I want to share with you, if I may, a few thoughts now on a fellow who doesn't mind a good fight, especially when he's fighting for the good of the country and his fellow Americans. Donald Trump is now in the fight of his life, and arrayed against him the most powerful political and business establishment in the entire world. The elites of both political parties and the left-wing national media are doing their worst to take him down. Against Trump and all who support him are extremely powerful forces, such as nearly every federal employee. A new analysis shows federal employees from 14 agencies have donated about $2 million on presidential politics this cycle. A whopping 95% of those contributions going to Hillary Clinton. 95%. The left-wing concentration is even stronger at the Justice Department. There, 97% of donations from Justice Department employees went to the Democratic nominee. So the agency investigating the Democratic nominee, investigating the Clinton email server scandal, was decided and all but completely in support of Clinton. The entire federal government, on the basis of their campaign donations, are working against Donald Trump, and it's even worse than that. University and college faculty and staff at the top 10 universities are even more ardent in their support of the former Secretary of State. Almost every dollar donated went entirely to Hillary Clinton. 99% of those donations going to her. And Trump has few friends in the media, as almost everyone now knows. While Trump has long slammed the left-wing media, it's actually worse than most of us would have imagined. It turns out 96% of the donations from journalists have gone to Mrs. Clinton. 96%. And how does that influence the work product of the liberal media? Well, here's a for instance. As we reported to you last night, 91% of coverage on the evening news broadcast has been negative to Donald Trump. Networks over the past 12 weeks have also spent 440 minutes covering Trump controversies versus 185 minutes on the Clinton scandals. Yet despite all of the forces arrayed against him, working against him, and you and me, and against the national interest and certainly the values of fair play and honesty, American values, Donald Trump has reached this point 13 days from the election, locked in a virtual dead heat. A close battle indeed for the presidency, the battle with Hillary Clinton. Her advantages of support from those working in government, academia, and media haven't been enough to crush Trump and his campaign nor his supporters, nor enough to salvage the candidacy of Clinton, who is besieged by the consequences of her corruption and lust for power. But momentum appears to have moved now to Trump's side, and the final 13 days of this historic campaign look to be an exciting race, one for the history books.